Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the So What Show. It's Monday. You already know what it is. We're 11 minutes late. We got to get it done. Sarah, you know I'm going to mention when we late, right?
Why though?
Because I hate being late.
Why?
As a matter of fact, we here to promote some good stuff today. We got some topics to cover. We got some folks in the building. We got some guests in the house. Let me just do this real quick. Chris, do you have the sizzle
for
the grill? Or do you have the intro?
I have the intro. Well, I have
Send
the trailer.
us the intro.
The trailer?
Or the trailer.
Yeah.
Because I want to play that.
Got you.
You in the dig? You should have been passed that over to Sarah while you was up in here kikiing and shit.
I plead the fifth.
Kiki
I plead
for an hour and a half. How you just in here for an hour kikiing, my nigga?
Because you know what? I had sent over some other materials, you know, that will show the whole thing, not just the grill. So
But you
this
didn't
way the
send
grill could be the segue to the whole joint.
You didn't send the whole.
I'm doing it
I
now.
don't even know what the fuck you said, right? I just said something that would open up and then fold out, and then everybody.
You gotta
would
be
see
from Philly to
all the
understand what I'm
instructions.
saying.
All I said was send the motherfucking sizzle.
You know what? I'm gonna do it right now.
Hey
I ain't
y'all,
gonna say
Chris
nothing.
is in the building.
What up, family?
TJ Lofton is in the building. Hey,
Oh shoot.
can you do me a favor, Sarah, and pull up TJ's website? TJ provides a useful service to the community because when I think of TJ, I think all things real estate. TJ be all over the country in buildings. Hey, this shit, let's buy this building right here. Let's sell the building. Let's buy it today and sell it 2 weeks from now. We're going to triple our money. TJ be all on that. TJ, what's the website for TJ again?
TJLofton.com. Loftin.
JLofton.com. Sarah used to have very fast fingers.
Wow. Y'all not gonna do me like this.
But see, what happened with Sarah is she produces 36 other shows.
Oh, damn.
Sarah is in
Somewhere-
high demand.
Was it somewhere about that 20th show? She started to get a little.
She get a little fatigued.
Damn.
You're not gonna do me.
Carpal funnel cake.
So for my lack of professionalism, what's the Wi-Fi password here?
I don't know. It's
Sarah?
probably somebody's phone number
Ah,
because they don't want you to
shit.
have it.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll figure
You
something
know,
else out.
normal companies would be like, the Wi-Fi is the name of the business.
I found that, but I just need the password.
No.
No, the password is somebody's personal
You
number.
have it in a JPEG or something? It's not going up PNG.
What's that? The website?
Yeah.
You know they can hear you over there whispering.
TJ
You got a microphone.
LOFTING.
So your whole
Wait. I didn't say
fucking
ING.
conversation
LOFTIN.com.
is going right to the chat room. You know, because over here, you know, we make certain kind of biscuits. And then, you remember that cornbread I made?
It's on that book I gave you, that
the
picture
one
I gave you
with the
too.
raspberries and the blueberries and the cornbread. Remember the blueberry cornbread? Why you over there talking while you mic'd up, man? Grady is off camera talking. Yeah, baby, remember the whipped cream and shit we had with the motherfucking cornbread? Yeah. Sarah, are we good?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh, so we not good.
Oh shit.
This is part of the show now.
Yeah.
So what happens is, let me just hip you to this, TJ. What happens is, we ask Sarah for some shit, and she lets us know if she'll get back to us or not.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
this is part.
it's like that circle just spinning and
Yeah.
spinning. And, okay. Got it.
It's the
Been
buffer
there.
wheel.
Yeah.
Been
she
there,
let-
we in buffer mode right now.
Sometimes
basically.
we have to move on. Sometimes we like, whoa, wait a minute, I got it. Here it is, right here.
Right.
I got it.
Or you might get an answer like, well, I'm putting it over to this other screen. So it's
Be
normal.
like, that's not my website. That's his website.
Right?
Hey, everybody
we
coming
needed
in the
that
chat
earlier.
room, please hit the like button. Everybody coming in the chat room, please hit the like button. We got to get this conversation trending. You already know we're a fairly large channel, but we've been being shadow banned.
Ooh.
And every week the numbers go down.
Man.
Like systematically.
Mm-hmm.
They not fooling nobody.
Right.
And people are hitting me up saying, "Hey man, I didn't get the notification." It don't matter.
Right.
This is a channel that they want to stifle this channel. Please understand. You know why? Because we really be saying something over here. We really be talking about something. So they limit the amount of ears that can hear it. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Don't just come in here. Participate. Hit the like button.
I just liked it right now.
We living in the days of net neutrality.
You better believe it.
This is what it is.
This is what it is. Net neutrality for sure.
We lost that suit.
They're like, what? You want to say something? Well, can't nobody say nothing no more. That's illegal. Saying shit is illegal.
Yep.
And
What
if
you
you
in jail
allowed
for?
to
What you
say
in jail for?
anything on a large level, somebody wants you to talk.
Back in the days, they be in the
What
pen,
you say?
be like, "What you in here for? 100 birds." now, like, "What you in here for?" Nigga, I was talking about Kyrie.
Right.
Like, you got more time than
Facebook
him.
jail is highly populated.
It's real.
Yeah.
Sarah,
Yeah. There's a lot going on, sir.
let's just all be quiet until she gets it.
Okay. Hey.
What's that Jeopardy?
TJ Lofton. That's his website, tjlofton.com. Award-winning international speaker, best-selling author, land developer, real estate, and business coach.
Damn.
I am planting the seeds of entrepreneurship in order to create the industry pioneers of tomorrow. He has joined us here on the So What Show.
Scroll
It's
down.
been a long time since the last time he was here. He's back in the building, and he's going to join us today for our discussion. Economic
That's
futurist.
the code to the Wi-Fi.
To the who?
To the Wi-Fi.
Oh, so you
That
want to
number.
walk over
No,
here
you
once
need
you got the cameras off?
Yeah, because I don't do all that.
Because you know people want to see you.
And I don't want to see
Hold
this.
on one second.
What the fuck? Did you get Chris?
Yeah, Chris's stuff.
So we're struggling through this community empowerment segment.
Oh,
right,
but the
I'm in.
community is empowered. Thank you, Lord.
All right, so let's talk about it really quickly.
Sarah.
Put me back on.
We back.
All right, you already know what happens with these. Last week, the bag was full. We only have 11 He Is Risen left. You know I got a new website now, MrZoWhat.com.
Scroll up to the book.
Order the last 11. This is it. I have. You getting one? Okay. I have no more. So that means there's 10 left. He is Risen. Created by Dr. Russell Harrison from RussellHerbals.com. If you're serious about detoxing, if you're serious about cleansing your organs and your cells so you can hit that reset button in your body, RussellHerbals.com is the guy. You said you got on it?
Yes, I got on the first detox and it fucked me up in a great way. I lost 10 pounds. Yeah, it was
So you was a little clumper.
Oh yeah. I was about 225, now I'm at 210.
You
So-
too short to be that heavy.
I know, but I was because I like cheesesteaks.
Niggas
I
built
like tasty
Oscar's
cakes.
trash
I'm a
can.
foodie.
So- hey,
I'm a foodie.
I weigh more than that, and I'm shorter.
don't tell nobody, Emma.
But anyway, but yeah. So I did the detox with the super colon cleanser, the super bowel pocket powder, and the vital foods, and it's a life changer. But it works. It
You got
definitely
chocolate
works.
pudding stains on your pillow sheets.
It's more like green apple splatters. But
You
anyway,
like-
Damn.
you know when you sleep like this with a cup of pudding just right here.
if y'all seen
What would
National,
have thought it was?
if y'all seen National Lampoon's Van Wilder when he took the mega colon blow and he had the shit in that trash can, that was me.
No.
That
Let
was
me
me.
tell you,
That
Dr.
shit is serious.
Russell, his package is for real.
Yes, it is.
Can't even front. His herb package is for real, brothers. So again, only 10 of these left. All you gotta do is go to my website, MrZoWhat.com. MrZowWhat.com. Mr. So What is my new website. I'm pushing my books now. You can get all my books there. I've been mailing out books. Listen, order right now. We need your support. I rarely promote my books. Now I'm about to push them hard because you can get them. We had a website up, theshroudedlighthouse.com, but that particular website was very, very slow. So people just wasn't able to get their orders through. You know, the order would time out. I got a new website now, MrZowWhat.com. Get over there right now and get He Is Risen, only 10 bottles left. First off, for people asking what He Is Risen is, it is an herbal libido supplement.
Strong arm steady.
This is going to keep you out of the gas station. Because you know you be buying them gas station dick pills.
Oh my God.
Motherfuckers be trying. Motherfucker have a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers' eyes be red. The woman knows something. See, you got something in you, nigga. The woman know. You come over there with the bloodshot red eyes. You got a headache. Your sinus. Your nose is running. The chemicals kicking your ass before you can get to the ass, boy.
Oh my
My
God.
Lord, my Lord, my Lord.
That's that gas station dick pill. You know, the Rhino. Don't act like you ain't seen that green Rhino, nigga. Huh? That one. You niggas gonna die fucking with that. I'm telling you, man. You niggas gonna die. This right here is all herbs. You tell me you gonna take that. I done took it, man. I ain't gonna lie. I done took shit before heart racing. I'm in the car like,
Had the stuffy nose, everything.
yeah.
Can I
Don't-
ask a question though?
Yeah.
Is a woman not enough? Why y'all need extra?
No, a woman is always enough. We just want to beat the shit out of it.
Want to give you something to go talk to your
Let me tell you
friends about.
something. Let me tell you something right now. You understand? The woman's always enough. We want to leave that motherfucker in shambles. You understand me? Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing worse than motherfucking soft serve dick. You understand? You put the yogurt dick in it. Now you might get yours after 6-7 minutes. Pump it. Little yogurt hump.
Wait, what?
The yogurt hump. You know soft serve hump?
Oh, I didn't have
There's a lot of niggas got the limpity dippity, the limpity skippity, you know? A lot of motherfuckers on that.
Oh my God.
But you want to go in there with that motherfucking police flashlight. You know them black ones. You want to illuminate that whole situation. You understand?
Want your beef with a nightstick?
The mag light. Yeah, you want to go in there with the mag light. Light that whole motherfucker up. That's what this is about.
Oh my God.
He is risen. We only got 10 of them left.
Oh my God.
Go to MrZowWhat.com and get yours now.
Oh Jesus.
All right, I got a couple things to
Can it rise
promote.
up? Can you kill it? Yeah,
Isn't it?
That's up to you.
You understand me?
That's
Because I
up
know
to
a lot of
you.
you motherfuckers got a gravy IV next to your bed. I know a lot of you niggas are calorically challenged. You understand? Your motherfucking ankles is wheezing.
my Lord.
Because you're big as hell. Just tell the truth, nigga. We all dying, might as well.
But I will say, if you do the detox, you won't need that.
If you do the detox and this,
Or just the detox. I see what you mean, though.
somebody called it Tool-Aid, not Kool-Aid. Tool-Aid. Oh,
Oh my God.
nigga. Tool-Aid, that's what it
Tool-Aid.
is. Hey, and it worked. That's all I can tell you, man.
Strong
It
arm steady.
Work. So if you guys go to my website, MrZowWhat.com. A couple of things to promote. Total Package Energy. They've been with me for 8 years. The greatest energy, black-owned energy product in the world. come on, don't call me. Y'all know y'all not supposed to call me. Out of Oakland, California. Total Package Energy. We want everybody to go there and cash mob. They've got B12 shots. They got vitamin C shot. They got pea protein. This is the shit you put in your smoothies.
Slash kneecaps?
When you gonna get back on the detox?
I'm on it now, actually. I started at the beginning of the month, so I got like 2 months left.
2 months?
Ain't it a 90-day process?
No, it's 30 days.
Oh, well, I'm kind of taking this slow.
This nigga ain't reading the instructions at all.
Teaspoons of sugar. Hey.
It's not. It's 30 days.
30 days, okay.
And you know you're not supposed to eat no meat.
I don't. I mainly eat fish, chicken, and I get my roughage.
Well, how do women take the product?
You know what? Y'all leave me alone, man. I came to promote the Grady Grill. The Grady Grill is a
We
show.
gonna promote that. You know what?
Y'all leave me alone, man.
Hold on.
I'm trying to figure this out myself, okay?
Cause
The Grady Grill.
no, hold. We got a segment for this. Hold on. Do you eat meat or no?
I don't anymore.
Oh, God.
But you eat fish. Nigga, fish is meat.
Red meat. Red meat. I don't eat red meat anymore. I don't eat red meat anymore.
He don't eat ground meat.
Be specific. Come on.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Any meat on the ground, he don't eat that. They gotta swim.
I want to go home.
I think it was that 11-minute wait.
Hey, we got 9 left. Somebody's order just came through. Y'all better get them. Y'all better get them. MrZoWhat.com. And don't forget to order my books. They're available on my website. Mister, can you pull up my website? You pull up everybody else's website. Can you pull up my...
Okay. Hold on, sugar.
I don't eat meat. I just eat fish.
Thank you. Seth Chillis, pescatarian. That's what I do.
You're a pescatarian?
Pescatarian.
Well, no, but that actually works with Russell's program. Because you're supposed to go raw with it. And I told him I couldn't go raw. I said,
Can't,
man,
not
I ain't
yet.
gonna be able to do that. And what he said was, you can add some salmon to your salad. So I had a salad salmon or a salmon salad. I had that shit every day for 30 days. I lost 25 pounds.
I've been doing chicken Caesars. Chicken Caesar salad? No? No?
TJ.
I'm going
TJ,
home.
let me just talk to TJ real quick. Didn't he say he don't eat meat?
I said I eat fish and chicken.
But you said I don't eat meat.
Red meat. I don't eat red meat anymore.
You said I don't eat meat.
But I meant red
8
meat.
times.
I
You didn't
meant
say-
red meat.
Okay. Cool.
Okay? I want to go home.
Let me just say this,
Go
man.
home.
Don't eat no chicken either.
Really?
Just do the fucking detox right.
Okay.
If you do it right, your chunky ass will lose more weight. You too little to be 200 pounds. Just frame wise, how tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Trying to tell you, boy, you built like a bowling ball. You better stop that shit now.
That's why I wear layers, to cover the. I want to go home. I want to go home. I'm sweating. I want to go home.
Oh, shit. Okay, Total Package Energy. Go to totalpackageenergy.com. Support that black-owned business. They've been with us for 7 years. They've got the pea protein, like I said. But get some of their pea protein, put it in your smoothies. It's a good look. It's got 20 grams of protein. You get active. You used to play hoop. You're going to burn that shit quick, especially if you just eating clean and you taking the herbs and you grind it. I'm telling you, you'll burn that shit quick.
Solid.
There's vitamin C. Total Package Energy got it all. Go to totalpackageenergy.com. Tell them Zoe Williams sent you there. Also, Beal sauce. If it ain't real,
It ain't Bill.
it ain't Bill. They've got hot sauce without heat. That's Schmuckatelli.
Damn.
That shit
It's
is
very
delicious.
sweet. Very good.
Schmuckatelli. Didn't you cook with Schmuckatelli? Did you like it?
Schmuckatelli's for the chicks though. Women is sweeter.
That gunny fire.
Let me tell you something about.
Let
Let me tell you something about
Don't give me the gunny
masculinity.
fire.
Let me tell you something about masculinity.
Oh shit.
These are niggas that be having 3rd-degree motherfucking pepper burns on their tongue because they want to be tough. Give me that
Give me the
motherfucking
ghost pepper.
habanero. Give me the ghost pepper.
Give me the
nigga.
ghost pepper.
Give me the gunny fire.
Give me the Reaper.
Give me that motherfucking Carolina Reaper, nigga. I'll chew this shit up. You see the motherfuckers with the pocky chips all the time. Well, this ain't shit, nigga. I eat this motherfucking chip right now. They mouth be blue. Next thing you know, they be like,
He needs some milk.
yeah, see, crazy masculinity did that to you. Nigga, peppers is for men's. Peppers is for men's.
That's for me.
Let me tell you something.
Oh my
Schmuckatelli
God.
tastes good than a motherfucker, man. You see, I think motherfucking Schmuckatelli is for the women. Schmuckatelli ain't got no.
What's with the head?
This nigga's a food critic. You know how food critics do? They always rubbing crumbs on their fingers. You know, the Schmuckatelli is for women. You know,
The head is killing me.
I'm just saying, man. Schmuckatelli, Gunny Fire, Sergeant Sauce, black-owned business. Go to bealsauce.com. Support that black-owned business. Go there, go there, go there, go there, go there, go there, go there.
That gunny fire can kill the flu.
Gunny Fire, crazy.
Yes, it is.
All right, and then the final piece, Shepherd's Sweets. You got it?
It went away.
So Shepherd's Sweets went away? All right.
But I got you, though.
Sweet potato
I
cake,
got you.
lemon pound cake, all kinds of confectionery delights. Please go to Shepherd.
Cheesecake too? No cheesecake? I don't like cheesecake. Just
I seen a cheesecake like that.
I was wondering if cheesecake was added to that selection, the menu. No?
But your chunky greedy ass
I said I'm a foodie.
is detoxing.
Y'all heard me say I'm a foodie.
He
As much as I
detoxing
said-
right now. Do you got cheesecake?
So when I
This
get off the
motherfucker got
detox,
30 days left to fast. And when the cheesecake set up,
I need that.
well, cheesecakes. I would like my cheesecake to have mozzarella. Like,
No, Oreos, please. Had a chocolate swirl.
boy. The fatness be calling me. Be calling me. God damn.
Give
Okay,
him
cool.
just give him some mushroom burgers.
Now
Just
let's
out
get
with
to
the
our
mushrooms.
featured piece real quick.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Shepherd Sweet.
Shepherd Sweets.
My lady.
Did you just find a random? Is this the real website?
That's from her website.
That red velvet. Oh, that's right. The red velvet.
Ain't none of that in the refrigerator around here. Nothing.
Dear Lord, I thank you for this food I'm about to receive.
See, food is like fat prayers.
It is.
Recipes are like fat prayers. You're gonna put a pinch of red food coloring.
Thank you, God.
It's a chocolate cake.
Bless your name.
You gonna bake this cake with love. It's a fat prayer.
Hey,
To diabetes with love. Okay, cool.
Diabetes with love.
Damn it. Fat love. But now, on to
shit.
another type of foodie. My homeboy Ray Grady. We gotta give my man props here. You see that right there? This motherfucker, he love his beard more than James Harden loves his. The Grady Grill. Y'all see that? Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
Is it clear?
Yeah.
You want that one?
The Grady Grill is a new television show. They don't give a fuck what nobody says. Chris put that shit together.
Appreciate you.
I'm just gonna tell it like it is. I know the truth. Chris put that whole shit together.
And yeah, so all right, may I have story time a little bit?
Yeah, sure, fine.
All right, so yes, the Grady Grill was something that I was able to put together, but I have to give thanks to the A6 Foundation. The A6 Foundation is the Art of Cinema Excellence. What we do is we get college interns from underserved communities. We put them through a 10-week program, and then we hire them on as production staff. So the production staff behind the Grady Grill are college interns through the foundation of the Art of Cinema Excellence. On top of this, where you can watch the Grady Grill is on the A6 network. So out of the foundation, we built our own streaming platform called the A6 Network. So the Grady Grill will be one of the premier shows, along with my show, Smoking Sundays. What else we got? Talk It Out with the Greens. That's our relationship show where we have a military couple, black military couple, and they kind of give their take on marriage through military in a sense. And my first documentary that I directed, created, the whole nine, from prison to polished, that is a story about my uncle who was working for the government as a government contractor, got into a bad situation, ended up going to jail, but he got out of jail and got his old job back working with the government. Now he's one of the top managers with IBM.
So you done turned into like a little TV producer.
Yes.
I'm proud of you, dog.
Appreciate
you. Done come
you.
a long way.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
And why the fuck is Oscar Goldman over there quiet as fuck, and it's his TV show?
I mean, that's the personality. Alpha males, you ain't gotta say shit. Alpha males
This
don't
nigga
talk.
got
They work. That's what they do.
He got Emerald Lagasse hands. He's over there cooking. Tell people about your cooking journey, Grady.
Oh man, I'll say this: Grady Grill is something that Chris, got with the team. Got everybody, he just had an epiphany one day, and I thought he was, BSing, to be frank. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of cats didn't know I went to culinary school, so because I really don't do a lot of talking about stuff like that. I like to cook for my family. So once he was like, "Yo, man, I got an idea, and I'm gonna flush it out," and I'm like, "Look, man, I really don't have time to be playing with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a comic, so I'm a daddy. I don't really have time to be bullshit."
Right.
And then he made the pitch deck, right? So the pitch deck was phenomenal. And I'm like, "Oh, he's serious." So send him through the channel. Like, let's see what he come up with next. Next thing you know, I get to the studio, and there's just ton of help, lights, people helping, food, whatever. He was like, "Hey man, we'll take it," or like, "What you want to cook, prepare to?" I was like, "All right, well nigga, let's do shrimp and grits." They go take care of it, so it's called co-pro.
Listen.
And
I'm
it
sorry,
shot fly.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Grady's
But you
Shrimp and Grits. I did.
You did cut
because I got to marvel at this brother's work.
You back to your foodie ways?
Yes, I am.
He
So,
was his TV show, and you want to talk about food, right?
yeah, because I got to give a personal
I mean, it's
account
fine.
of how great his food is.
I understand
So
fatness.
his shrimp and grits slap kneecaps. What else? What else did we do, bro? We
I did
did
the fish tacos.
Fish
I did
tacos.
I did the bourbon wings.
bourbon wings.
Bourbon
with,
wings. I saw a clip of that. I said, them shits look good.
Yeah, I did the bourbon wings. I did the
wings with
spaghetti.
with the
For-
Bill sauce.
Yeah, with the Bill sauce. I
Shout out
did the
Bill
wings
sauce.
with the Bill sauce, and then I did another episode just with the bourbon wings. What else I did? I did fish and chips. Played on fish and chips. I did salmon bites.
Salmon bites.
So
Yes.
I just started playing. You know what I'm saying? So I think the thing about the show, Zoe, and everybody that's going to tune in, I'm not really tasting the food. I'm making the show go along. I actually give the food
But everybody else is eating. I saw that.
away. Yeah, I don't really touch it because I know what it looked like.
And this is where it's going to premiere.
Yes, A6network.com.
A6network.com.
ACEXnetwork.com.
And I see right down there, welcome to Grady Grill.
Yes. And from prison to polished,
This nigga
smoking
is the new
Sundays.
Mel from Mel's Diner.
And you know what, bro? I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you what's so strange about when he did it. He was thinking outside of the box. So most people, they'll come up with an idea and they won't really flush everything out. Shorty had everything flushed out from the episodes, the cameras, even as well as marketing, merchandise, even cutlery.
Right.
So when he found out I really went to culinary school, so I'm just telling him like, look, G, Chicago cutlery has the best knives. There's no cutlery better than Chicago cutlery, right? So to be a part of, this is what I did right after high school. It brought tears to my eyes when he had the director's chairs, and it tell you everybody was kind of shocked, even when the whole production was there, and I did the first test episode. Nigga, I was like a little kid in there, like just giving it up.
You did the salmon salad.
8.
Y'all did 8?
8 episodes, yep.
In the can.
In the can.
Ready to go.
Nice.
First episode
I
next
love it.
Tuesday, March 28th.
I love it.
And if
Hey, Bill Sauce
sorry.
is in the chat. They said we appreciate the OG Grady for showing us love and featuring Bill Sauce on the Grady Grill.
So it's about
Salute, man.
black-owned
Come
businesses.
on.
We all got to come together, barter. I feel like bartering is going to be the new currency.
Yeah.
But what makes it fun though is you set the tone with being serious. See, a lot of people, that's why I'm sitting over here, because he's here. See, most cats wouldn't be like, oh, well, you go handle it. Like, my name is a part of it.
Yeah.
Right? So if you doing promotion and marketing and we calling Alpha Favors, that's the barter. Right?
Yeah.
Big Bro is the barter. So I think that's one thing that's missing, is that you making sure that you complete an objective. You know what I'm saying? And I know we fall short because brothers, we don't have great follow through. So I appreciate you for
Appreciate you for taking a chance on me, man.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
Because that's exactly what he did.
Yes, he did.
He took a chance on your ass.
So, all right. Speaking of taking chances, like I again got to give my flowers to Big Bro over here, because
Zoe.
without Zoe and the knowledge that he gave me, none of this would be possible. 2013, almost 10 years ago, I moved out here, and he's like, "Yo, let's meet up real quick." So we met at Doolins, and you asked if I hoop. Yeah, I hoop. All right, come out here. Then from there, the rest was history.
Say, nigga, tell the story right.
What?
You reached out to me, nigga. I
Okay,
didn't even
I'm
know
sorry.
you.
Yes, so I reached out to him. I do motion
He said he
graphics.
told
So
me to meet him. I said, what the?
I
don't even know
I
you.
kind of truncated the story for the sake of time.
Shit,
But
tell the
anyway,
shit right.
All right, so before I moved out here to LA, I was always a huge fan of his. So I reached out to him. I was like, "Hey, bro, I do graphic design, motion graphics. I like to put together a little 30-second commercial for your show." So if y'all remember the first intro of the Zoe What show back at RMC, was it RMC?
T Radio V.
It was before TV, it was RMC,
That's
right.
right.
So if y'all remember that first intro, excuse me, y'all remember that first intro at RMC, that was me. But from there, I moved out here, and we talked over the phones, like, yeah, let's meet up somewhere. So we met up somewhere in Inglewood, chopped it up over some food, and then before you know it, the rest was history.
I made the nigga the producer of my radio show.
Over at T
And
Radio
he
V.
had no experience. I taught him the game. Man,
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did he have a hoop interview?
No.
Did he take his hoop game on first to see if
No,
he could
he
be
just asked if I could hoop. So
Okay,
he told me,
was
I
just
said,
saying.
yeah,
I was
exactly.
like, I had been on the golf course. Go ahead.
I took him to the spot.
To the spot.
Okay.
So I was nice, left-handed, faster than him, but we gotta talk about that.
Whoa.
But I represented, and
Wow.
then before you know, it was like, all right, yeah, come back next week. But during that time, like being up under him, he just schooled me to everything when it came to Hollywood, and just told me, anybody you come across, make sure you run their name by me. I give you the whole dossier on. And
what I used to
he
say.
saved me from a lot of shit that I could have gotten myself into out here in Hollywood. So thank you for that. But on top of the knowledge, like I said, from the 5150 show to back over at Dash Radio with the Voice of Reason, then I moved back to Philly. I ended up doing my own thing and come up with this. So
Excellent shit.
I gotta shout out my ride or die, my partner Inga. She's the founder of the foundation. That's all her brainchild, and she has me on as a board member, and I just do my best to serve. So
My brother Chris.
the Grady Grill's coming next week on top of everything else.
I'm gonna be watching. Boy, I'm gonna cut up, boy. Let me say I'm gonna be watching. Hey, real quick,
Mm-hmm.
TJ,
Yes, sir.
give them a quick synopsis of what you do and how they can get in contact with you. Because we about to jump into, you got to stay. We're going to jump into these fucking current events. We're going to act a fool.
Sarah,
TJ.
pull up the book. Website with the book on it. Well, go ahead.
She don't, you talking to her?
Is it this one? Okay.
Scroll up.
She don't know nothing about your web.
Dragon Breath
could you pull up the fancy ones with the shoelaces? She don't
There
know
you
what
go.
none of
The
that
shiny
shit.
one. The shiny one.
I'll try to see.
I should have asked this 20 minutes ago. My bad.
That's what should happen.
My bad.
Sarah, could you change the background?
Wait, hold on.
Hey, and Seth, yeah, my head is big. Fuck you. No, I'm playing.
I'm gonna find it.
Said Chris head big as hell, man.
But what I do is
Just tell him real quick, brother.
I travel around the country and give a lot of presentations, lectures about the current state of real estate and gentrification, how we can monetize it, or what we need to do to avoid it. So I just came out here yesterday, was speaking at the Remedy Conference, and I do a lot of coaching and training for people who being gentrified.
Coaching and training on
real estate and business ownership.
How to purchase.
TJ Lofton.
How to sell.
How to purchase right. How to purchase right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? In a fast growing area, and quit purchasing with your heart. You know what I'm saying?
I just love this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but that ain't what your wallet said. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. Make sure we take this gentrification money serious.
And you got a book on this.
Yes, second book, Monetizing Gentrification, Building Black Ownership in the Trenches. What's really going on with this real estate? Corporate expansion, everything.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Everybody that's in the chat room right now, please hit the like button. And also, don't be afraid to hit the super chat. Support this channel. We need your support to keep it cracking. If you notice, all my brothers in here, we all doing something powerful. We all doing something positive. Sarah and I aren't even talking about the situation shift because
I cannot wait to see that.
Yo,
I can't wait.
Bro, when I tell you, we got the last edit we have has the graphics in it.
Okay. Man, I'm excited, man.
Yo, this shit look cold, man. This shit look cold. And we waiting for the sister to put the intro in now, right?
Yes. But here's a little
fiat currency and actual currency, actual relational
with no audio.
currency.
Great.
But y'all can't hear
And the purpose of this show again is to outline currencies in relation.
That's enough. We don't need to. We don't need Don't give too much. Don't give too much. So the situation shift on our TV. That's a app. You can download the Our TV app. OUR TV. All right, let's get to it. Sarah, were you able to pull up that Modi clip? I mean, I sent it with the script.
Let me tell you what I feel.
It's the voice, man.
I'm just saying it was there. See, here it is right here, right? I'm pointing at it.
I pulled up everything.
So it's the first one, actually. It's the very...
Oh, it's the Instagram. It's not letting me play though.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we're about 49 minutes in. And
No, but it won't. No, that's the thing. It only shows it only let me capture it. It's not transferring Instagram over to the system.
so I guess you didn't want to tell us. Okay, fine.
This one we're being replaced by
So listen to this clip.
Oh my God.
Turn it up.
Into a whole spiritual space about knowledge and being intelligent. KRS-One was saying Jesus was black. And Public Enemy was saying it takes a nation of millions to hold us back. That's all 88, 89. And by the time we got to 90, the powers that be said this black conscious movement is moving without radio play. It's moving completely underground. And there's an underground subculture of positive, pro-black, intelligent people. We cannot have this movement happening. So the unfortunate part for gangster, quote-unquote gangster rap was they started to handpick what they were going to play. And this is the part that you know. They went from not playing rap because they said it was too edgy and not melodic enough to playing the most profane rap and beeping the curses out. That's how bad they wanted to get that content on the radio. There's nothing on the radio that hasn't been paid for. So that was an started to make us one-dimensional. So instead of seeing that there was the Black Panther and the Mac, they started only showing the Mac. So what started to happen was...
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my brother Kool Moe Dee, legendary Kool Moe Dee, breaking down the music industry and what has happened to hip-hop. So all I'm saying right now, we going to hell? Is hip-hop going to take us to hell? Is hip-hop a psyop? A lot of people don't understand, man. What is allowed to come out is co-signed. And y'all remember, back in the day, you had MLK. You had Malcolm X, right? Mm-hmm. These brothers were allowed to operate freely for a little while. But when something happened that wasn't in alignment, especially with MLK, oh, you talking about your money, your check? You talking about land grants? That's what you talking about now? Okay, we're going to see. Right? Malcolm got to the point where he was so powerful because he was starting to align himself with the MLKs of the world. He was starting to align himself with the Africans, with the Muslim countries. It's like, hey, whoa, too much. So sometimes they allow you a little rope to talk, but when you start impacting and affecting people in much the same way as conscious hip hop was doing in the 80s, mid to late 80s, early 90s, that conscious hip hop was affecting people to such a degree. X-Clan was talking about SU, the Crossroads, Alegba, meet me at the road. Like, what the what? And when we talk about rap, language, and spells, conscious rap was casting a conscious spell on black folk. They said, we can't have that shit. So we need a counter spell. Gangster rap.
Bitches ain't shit.
Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
I get around.
And remember, if you remember this, when Tupac and Biggie died, everybody organically was saying, them niggas spoke their own death up because of the content in their records, how they were talking. I'm ready to die. Okay. So look at us now. Hip hop is now being used in court cases, nigga. Sending niggas to jail. You said you shot a nigga at the gas station in your record. Keep fucking with niggas.
Lil Pookie, a.k.a. Johnson Daniels.
You said in the record, fuck around and find out that you shot a nigga at the nightclub, nigga. This is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
So is hip hop all propaganda now? Are they only invested in casting a spell of hate, division?
Mainstream hip hop, yes.
Competition? I know.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it to y'all.
Okay.
Stuff.
So yeah, I would say mainstream hip hop, yes, because there's the corporate machine that's behind the mainstream. So just like what Kool Moe Dee was saying, the music on the radio is more so an investment because there's the payola, the money that's put behind it to push that message out. But there are still, on the flip side, the underground hip hop that doesn't get seen, where that's the most effective when it comes to positive change.
But that's why it's underground.
Right. So can we say like it's similar to like the? No, never mind. I ain't gonna say that.
I got a funny story.
Never mind.
Your thoughts? And then Grady.
I'm riding down the street with one of my gangster OG homeboys, and he gets a phone call from some New York family. They want their New York rapper son to be put on in Compton so that he can be from Compton.
Wait, put on the set?
Yes, come in. We gonna endorse him and let him know he's from this neighborhood in Compton, and we all right here with the Lolos and all of that. He from our hood. Here the red shirt and the red. Yeah, you from our hood.
They ain't gonna work.
Wait a minute. Oh, hold.
No.
It's been working.
No.
Hold on now.
Yeah, I was about to say
It's the machine. That's a part of the machine. And I'm like, how much are you getting for that? Is that how we doing it now? He's like, yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy. Grady, your thoughts on what Moe Dee had to say?
I got notes. Hold on.
Well, I think what he said was very powerful, right? Because just listen to his message. I mean, he's cool Modi, and he's very, very smart.
Articulate.
He's very articulate, and he's very driven to help us understand the powers that we do have, right? So when they was, trying to get away from the conscious rap, you look at the landscape now. Them Anglos did the best thing they could, which was, we're gonna destroy the mindset of all of you. So what he said, that's missing, man. He's like a father figure.
Yeah.
He's like a father. He's like the uncle.
Right.
So he cares. So and we wouldn't even listen to his music.
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, oh, we want to dance to the beat. The girls don't want to come through. We can turn up and everything. And that's what Hunkies did. They made you dumbass niggas turn up.
Yeah.
Turn up and tear your own shit up.
Yep.
Turn up.
Yep.
And tear your own
And
shit
then turn
up.
your consciousness down.
Real shit. Penitentiary chances.
And
Is cool.
it's crazy, man. Me and Mo, I argue with Mo.
Okay.
I be like, if you don't get the fuck out here and start doing little clips like this, he didn't put this clip out. Somebody caught him at a lecture somewhere a few years ago and caught it and put the shit back out, and it's going viral now. And I've been telling him, but he don't fuck with technology. I said, Mo, you gotta fuck with technology. Everything is technology now.
Well, let me ask you this question, big bro. Do you feel like, because he's a Rembrandt.
That's what he is. He a Picasso out at this motherfucker.
He's a Rembrandt, right?
Yeah.
So somebody that's saying, hey, he's almost like a doomsday prepper.
100%.
Like, I don't even know him, and I could just hear what he's talking. I'm like, listen to his diction. I'm like, oh, this dude's a doomsday prepper.
Yeah.
So he don't believe in the iPhone because he know the chip is, we can all see it. You know what I'm saying? They can all attach. So do you feel like he don't have to fit in?
No, he ain't gonna fit in.
No, I'm saying, do you feel like he has to fit in? Because you said mess with the technology.
And I'm saying he don't even have to mess with the technology. He can get somebody else to mess with the technology for him. What I was explaining to him was, Mo, your voice is too important. When you speak, the shit makes sense, and you tie all of these different motherfucking decades and all of these different cultural shifts together. We had him on a show at KBLA with Tavis and all these other folk. We had him on with George Frazier. We had him on with Dr. James Small. We had him on with Dr. Rosser, Baba Cabernet. We had him on with some heavy hitters, man, and he was breaking down hip hop from a conscious perspective, from an intellectual perspective, from a creative perspective, and he was talking about how this thematic shift has changed the mindset of the consumers who consume this. This shit went from high quality herbs that can heal your body
to the gas station.
To the motherfucking gas station hamburger.
I think he is the representation of what knowledge and wisdom is, because it's something that's not really readily available. You have to seek it. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna be out here like everybody else, because then he becomes more of a artisan type of restaurant to Walmart or some shit you can just get, some McDonald's. He's not like that. You have to seek out knowledge.
Well,
what
fucks us up is niggas don't like to read.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Because we like to use the term, he's preaching.
Yeah.
That's niggas' fault. That's our problem.
Oh, he's too deep.
And he's too deep. He's preaching all that type of stuff. And we know that he's right. He's 100% right. But it's not entertaining to us. Niggas love to be entertained.
Right.
It's not right with a beat.
Ooh.
Like
that's like knowledge is king. Modi said, my rhyme makes a weak mind anorexic. You can't hang without slang, so eject it. This nigga was
He was ahead of it.
he was on some other shit, man.
Yeah.
So now niggas is like, motherfucker, who wanna murder me? You wanna murder
So
me?
let me ask you, let me ask this only question I'm gonna ask you.
Murder that.
Last one.
I don't think
Cool Mo D
Akira 34.
over
Much love.
LL Cool J when they had the diss.
LL was too young then. It was Mo D by far. LL was like a teenager fucking with a nigga that was a goddamn junior in college or some shit. Like,
6th grade.
it's really Mo's fault. Mo's my guy. It was really Mo's fault because L really just wanted. L was a fan of Mo in a lot of ways, you know. And Mo was just standoffish. I don't fuck with you type shit, and it made L feel some kind of way. So, I mean, this is a story I got from Mo. Mo was like, they had a mutual friend. The mutual friend takes L to the motherfucking college where Mo is a student in college.
Damn.
You know, that go see the doctor and all that. This nigga's a college student, dog. You know what I'm saying? They take him there, and these motherfuckers is outside of his dorm, beating on the walls, trying to get Mo to open up the dorm and come out.
Wow.
Mo turns the music up and doesn't come out.
Oh.
So finally they leave.
Then he comes out with Jack the
and
Ripper.
I think not embracing L in that moment upset L, because that he liked Mo. He was
Right.
like, I get my rhyme style from you. Because you got to understand, Mo explained this shit to me too. You got 3 branches of lyricism in hip hop, and we talking about from the creator standpoint. You got Melly Mel, the first nigga to rhyme the way everybody rhymes today. Nobody rhymed like that before Melly Mel started rhyming. So people didn't understand why Mo D made him the number one MC
I remember that,
in his book. He was like, because we're all doing what he started. Nobody was doing what Mel did. So Melly Mel is the bombastic, poetic, you know, aggressive. So he said from Mel's lineage, you get Chuck D, you get Biggie, you get KRS. These guys are from the lineage of Mel's style. Then you get the slick guy, the funny guy with the jokes, and that's Grandmaster Cass.
Punchlines.
But we don't know Grandmaster Cass because his manager stole his rhymes.
Gave him to the Sugar Hill gang?
And that's who was his manager. The Sugar Hill nigga.
Damn.
Or friend or manager, whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking do some rhymes for me. And, niggas, you know, the nigga never get no credit for that. So we don't hear Cass the way we heard Mel. And then the third nigga brought us speed rhyming and lyricism, vocabulary, Cool Mo D. So you get the lyrical niggas, Tila Rock, LL, Rakim, Nas, all of these niggas is coming out of Mo's lineage. So Cass is giving you
interesting.
Big Daddy Kane, the niggas that are funny, the quick-witted. That's Cass's lineage.
The Jazz-O's and them.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jazz-O is more, I would say, more in Mo's lineage.
Okay.
Because of the quick rhyming. Because Mo and them were the first ones to do the speed rhyme.
New rap language.
Exactly.
Yes, sir. Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
Watch it say the fucked up thing is nobody wants to know where it comes from.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because even when Method Man was on My Expert Opinion talking about the Melly Mel situation, you know, Math Hoffa asked him, he was just like, he was you know, put his hand out for OG to shake his hand, and he kind of like OG he felt like he sunned him, but he probably didn't pay no attention. He said whether he did it intentionally or not. But
Mel is like that.
what fucked niggas up is this. It's just like that in stand-up, right?
Yeah.
So it's if I never met Bernie Mac, but if I did meet him, I would never go up to him and shake his hand like, oh, I'm a big fan. I'd rather for the streets get to talking and be like, hey.
And then they come to you. Yeah.
See, that's how I get the love from all of the OGs.
Right.
All of the white and the black OG comics. When they see Grady, they already know, like, I'm coming through with so much respect for them, I don't even talk to them niggas.
Right.
Then when they see on the show, if they there or whatever, then it's more like, hey, you Grady, right? And then it's like, what's up, OG? It's never where I'm finna come and invade and be like, yeah, get to know me. I'm Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
Right.
No, you OG. I don't fuck with that shit.
That goes back to a philosophy that my dad gave me, which was you let your work speak for you.
All day.
You know,
All day.
it's like you see it in Hollywood. Just everybody's just doing this,
Talking to them.
just talking. I do this, I do that, but they ain't showing nothing.
But to finalize that thought, L's rhymes were a bit simplistic and childish back then because he was a teenager. You know, forget Oreos, eat Cool J cookies.
I'm bad.
I'll crush it like a jelly bean. You know, I'm a good boyfriend. You know, shit like, you know.
I need love.
Whoa. Nigga win a battle doing. You understand what I'm saying? And it's not that L wasn't lyrical.
He was a child.
He was lyrical, he was just young.
Just a child, yeah. Right.
Mo D was a grown ass man.
He was seasoned.
And he was seasoned and he was talking different.
Right.
Lower level, lousy, lethargic, you know, just
Yeah, he was going.
he was destroying. And so again, because we're young.
At the time of the music, yeah.
At the time, we young.
Yeah, we
as kids, we're young, so we caught up in the energy of LL.
Yep.
This is where LL wins. He got the new beats. Mo got the old beats. So how hip hop is starting to sound, LL is there. He's on the right team. You know, he's with the boys from Beastie Boys and what's the white boy?
Def Jam.
Def Jam.
Jam,
Rick
yep.
Rubin. You know, they getting the beats.
Yeah.
The beats of how the shit's supposed to sound at that time. Mo, he's with Teddy Riley. And if you listen to some of Mo's stuff, it's like a precursor of New Jack. You listen to How You Like Me Now, that's a precursor to New Jack Swing.
Holy shit, you're absolutely
It's
right.
a song by God
I'm
that
listening to
kind of
the-
has
the
that
Sonic
same
shit on
yeah.
it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a
Hell
precursor to the 90s. And it ain't the 90s yet. This 87, you know what
It's
I mean?
87 legit.
Do you see what I'm
87.
saying?
Yeah.
Get the fuck
So there's a slight disconnect, and plus Mo is older. So if you notice, motherfuckers like Michael Jordan fucking with Mo D. Arsenio Hall, these is grown-ups. Young motherfuckers like us was nigga LL busting that ass, old man. What the fuck? But really, relatively speaking, you got one that's like 18, 19, and one that's 20, 25, 24, 25. So relatively speaking, they close, but not really at that young age.
Gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? That's why there's a disconnect. Mo D explained that shit to me one time. He said, nigga, listen to his lyrics without the energy and tell me if he's dropping bars. He said, you niggas is caught up in his energy. His energy is infectious like Run. Run could say anything.
Oh,
That
you talking
nigga's
about Run
energy
DMC?
in his voice, that shit
Oh.
was like, what the fuck? Them niggas was rapping nursery rhymes, my nigga. You go back and you listen to Run
Peter
DMC.
Piper, pick the pepper.
Hope he nothing fell down.
But you know what?
Listen right now, nigga.
But you know what's so funny?
I'll huff and puff and blow you. Hoo-ha! Nigga, like, what the fuck?
And you know when they talk that gangster shit, gangster rap started in Philly.
I believe it.
Yep,
Wait, what was the
PSK.
record?
Schoolie D.
Schoolie D. That's
PSK.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. And can't nobody argue that.
But I'm saying your onlookers would never think that. They would think whether they come from, whatever region they're from. If they down south, they're like, oh, Scarface and them. Or it'd be like, oh, we're in L.A., you know, NWA. Like, no. Schoolie D.
Schoolie D was first.
Steady beating them
Yeah.
over in Philadelphia. That's what gangster
And
rap
Steady
started.
beating him went to jail for real.
And
Them
he's
niggas
still
is in jail
serving a
right
life
now.
sentence.
Right.
Still serving that sentence for killing that cop.
Exactly. Everybody hit the like button.
Exactly.
Everybody hit the like button. Before I get to the next topic, we rolling through these topics real quick. Listen, we only got 9 of these left. Order now. Go to MrZowhat.com. PSK was also refreaked by Ice-T.
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning.
Yeah,
6 in the
Ice-T.
morning.
He said that.
Boys in
right.
the hood.
Yeah, so don't get it twisted. Mr. Zowat, and also, don't forget, man, my books are now available on my website. Go to MrZowat.com. Order The Shrouded Lighthouse, The Holographic Relationship, as well as click the link and get to Amazon.com to get the exclusive on the relationship dismount, how to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship. I'm on to the next topic.
I got
Let's
one.
keep.
I got one.
What?
Shout out, I'm about to be honored at the West Coast Hip Hop Awards this year.
You are.
I am, yes. Contribution, but putting all the lowriders into the rap videos. You know, that was my thing.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm the car builder.
So don't tell me you put King T's dipping all of the
I
low
was
riders.
the foundation to the lowriders, the frames, the cars, the infrastructure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's
man.
dope. Come on, TJ
Scroll
Lofton.
up on that website to see the picture. Let's go down to the bottom of that website.
I love it.
My website.
All right, let's
yeah.
talk about it. I got to get Grady's opinion on this. Trump says he expects to be arrested tomorrow as New York law enforcement prepares for possible indictment. Washington, D.C. former President Donald Trump says this past Saturday he expects to be arrested in connection with the years-long investigation into a hush money scheme involving adult film actress. Not for January 6th? Okay, cool. All right. Stormy Daniels, and called on his supporters to protest. Is he calling for another January 6th action?
Yep. Go turn it up.
In social media posts, Trump referred to himself as the leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. Though he did not say why he expects to be arrested, his team said after Trump's post that it had not received any notification from prosecutors. Your thoughts? What is he doing? What kind of shit is he stirring up right now?
Well, one thing about white folks that they good at is treachery. One thing about Anglo-Saxons, it's in their situation that they live with. It's called the brain. It's there. Okay? So if white folks don't like something, what do? They tear up shit.
Yeah.
When they can't go and conquer something, they tear it up.
That's what they did.
Yep.
That's what they
Yep.
did on January 6th.
Is that gentrification too?
So when you look at what he's doing, we shouldn't even be talking about that. You know why? Because that's what they do anyway.
Right.
That ain't nothing new. At all. This shit ain't nothing new, man. He's the new J. Edgar Hoover.
Grady is off camera because Grady has on some medical grade gloves. His fingertips have COVID, but only his fingertips.
God.
No, but you gotta.
There was a dude on the side of the freeway that was handing out slices of cake, and Grady took a slice of the cake, and his fingers were infected.
So what Zoe is saying is that
Hate y'all, man.
that's scary. That what I'm saying. That's what he's doing. But everybody knows I'm the cool Modi in that point right there. I'm being dead ass serious. So for dude to do that, this is what they always done.
Yeah. No, but Grady, you got to remember this too. This shit is propaganda.
All day.
How in the fuck nobody in your team received any indictments or notifications from the prosecutor? Nobody reached out to you and said that.
Nobody got in trouble.
You just got on and said, they're going to come get me Tuesday. Why would you say that?
Distraction, maybe?
I feel like, man, I don't even really believe January 6th. I think that was all structured. Can you imagine a group of niggas just bum rushing the White House? Do you know what kind of lethal force would have been used? They used lethal force when we got our kids in the car.
But that's to let you know that we kill niggas. White folks come on.
White folks was in there.
White folks come on.
Them motherfuckers was having a goddamn Winter Wonderland in the motherfucking Capitol. These niggas running around with flags on the wall and
Shitting on the wall.
you understand what I'm saying?
This is museum day.
Yes, night at the museum with white
Night at the
boy.
museum. Come on in there, white boy. Come on up here, white boy. Nobody
Yeah, I don't. You see what I'm saying? So I don't understand. Like, we gotta stop. What we gotta stop doing is taking everything that the media pushes out there as real.
As bait. Yeah.
Cause your thoughts on that, TJ?
Yeah, that's real. You know, that's why they trying to get rid of TikTok so bad, because they trying to keep us to know what they want us to know versus TikTok news showing us what's really going on.
TJ.
Uh-oh.
That TikTok curve, that's a curveball right there. Because TikTok is China. And that makes sense to me.
The owner of TikTok, his kids don't have TikTok.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't let them fuck with
Yeah.
TikTok.
But if you wanna hurt somebody, just tell them the truth.
But,
Say,
no.
if you stop lying on me, I'll stop telling the truth about you.
But no, see, well, what happens is the world is small because of technology. And technology, apps and shit like that creates doorways into countries. So that makes sense. They like,
How about that?
hey, this shit China? Nah, we need to shut this shit down. You don't get to have a back doorway into America. We don't know what the fuck this shit about. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That piece, that makes sense. And then what is on TikTok? Hey, there's some information on TikTok in
There's
terms
shit on
of
there.
knowledge, but there's also some fuck shit. You can find out how to
That's
motherfucking
everywhere.
boil some crawfish.
How to make
And then if
White
you
House
watch
special meal.
one motherfucking crawfish boil,
You got
the rest of your feed, 37 is fucking crawfish.
How to saute a crawfish.
Right, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I'm on Facebook and Instagram, like, I got 5 followers. I take that same video and put it on TikTok. I go viral. I'm at 2.7 million on the same topic on one of my TikToks.
Okay.
You
I
see-
mean,
Real estate.
I love it.
Gentrification.
Hey, listen, I love it. You like it, I love it. But I need to be careful. I don't know what the fuck
Gotta
that shit about.
figure out a way how you can make it work for you, in a sense, instead of just going along with what everybody else is doing. You know?
Now here goes some real shit that's going on here. North Korea claims almost 800,000 people have signed up for its military
Oh
to fight
shit.
U.S. This is a story by Reuters. North Korea has claimed that about 800,000 of its citizens have volunteered to join or re-enlist in the nation's military to fight against the United States. About 800,000 students and workers on Friday alone across the country expressed a desire to enlist or re-enlist in the military to counter the United States. North Korea's state newspaper, Rodong.
Wait, say it again.
Rodong. Sinmun. Rodong Sinmun newspaper reported on Saturday. The claim came after North Korea on Thursday launched its Hwasong 17 intercontinental ballistic missile ICBM in response to ongoing U.S. South Korea military drills.
Did you see the video where they had the 9-year-old sitting in kindergarten? I'm like, I wasn't doing that at night. Matter of fact, we was, but we was in the alley in the
That's
back.
hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't that sharp either, though. They over there blindfolded putting them together.
But you know what? I really feel like proper arms training is needed in our community at a young age. Like I followed his brother Derek Grace. He trained all his kids in putting together pistols and assault rifles, and knowing how to use it properly instead of
But that's a problem. They teaching their 9-year-olds that in school.
Oh shit.
Somebody said
School.
raw dong.
Raw dong. True
Well,
mugger.
you gotta understand.
That is the new word. Hey, girl, you want some raw dong?
You gotta remember, the North Korea. That's a real dictatorship over there.
Absolutely.
Right? They don't have proper health. The dental, their teeth is all messed. You know what I'm saying? Dude he don't let the periodicals in restaurants and all that type of shit. That's a real dictatorship over there. So only thing they really have is war. That's all they're supposed to do is like, yo, we're gonna tear up because we don't do shit. They have a curfew, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like the streets are clean in North Korea.
Yeah.
And that's all they really want to do is get big. Only person they really didn't want to hurt, his name was Dennis Rodman. Remember?
That's home. Dennis is the
The
homie of
homie.
the president.
They fuck with him. Now, and the rest of us, Jay-Z better not take his ass over there.
Listen,
Okay.
I really believe all this shit is a play. This is a
Absolutely.
Broadway play with real consequences. Ask Brittany Griner. You over here fucking around. You listen, this ain't even your production. Your TV show is America. What you doing in Russia? You see? But I think at a higher level, because they reveal some of this shit in the predictive programming in certain movies.
Yeah,
Or The
Art
Simpsons.
definitely does depict life.
So if you notice, in that movie 2012,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
all of the world's top motherfuckers was on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All of the commoners killed all them motherfuckers. Fuck everybody else. Dude even left his son in the boxing ring.
Oh wow.
He said, all you niggas is commoners.
But they was like, it was $1 billion a seat.
$1 billion a seat
Or-
only for the top 1%.
Or what trades and skills do you got? You know how to work this submarine? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What trades and skills do you got? Not what's your doctrine in.
But no. But the point that I'm trying to make is that predictive programming. They were telling you the elites from all over the world are going to be okay. It's the commoners that are in trouble. And you remember that big ass wave came and killed the Indian who was helping the American with the satellite?
Yeah.
And he promised him, the brother was like, we're going to have a helicopter come get you and your wife and your kid. Go to this launch pad right here. We're going to come scoop you. Because he was supposed to be on the ark.
Right.
That motherfucker called him right before the wave got there. He said, yo, man, the helicopter
See,
didn't come.
see what happened was
What the fuck, my helicopter? You left Siraj
Bad about it though.
Siraj and this woman and the baby right out there, man. And then the other dude was like, you know we can't come get them. The fuck, man? We can't get them nigga gone, man. Siraj and them gone, man. We can't do nothing about Siraj.
Everybody ain't gonna make it though. Everybody ain't gonna make it
So
though.
that's what I'm saying, man. And I'm looking at it from that perspective, bro. What's up? You good?
there we go. We back.
Sarah's over here huffing and puffing.
My nerves get bad. My nerves get bad.
So,
Be fine.
so the reason why I'm giving this story the way I'm giving it, I think that yes, motherfuckers is, there's tensions between America and whoop-de-whoop, and there's tensions between, but I think at the highest level, all this shit is played out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, we gonna fuck with y'all this year because we gotta make sure that the commoners act a certain way because we got the new world order coming in, and the old way, they can't remember none of that shit. They can't be holding on to none of that shit.
Right.
So we got to create motherfucking dynamic, real-time, fucked up shit. Yeah, sure, 200,000-300,000 of these motherfuckers get killed. But fuck these motherfuckers anyway. Can you imagine Roger Mayweather as one of the elites?
Oh my God. No.
Just keep putting that motherfucking stick on his head.
Well, you said what you already said.
You said what you said. Put the stick on this motherfucking ass. Walk them motherfucking down.
You said what you said.
Just this motherfucker don't want to fight. You understand? This motherfucker don't want to fight. Just keep walking his ass down. He be ready to go by the next round.
Cause I want to give me a 2-liter
He
spray.
he got a mouthful of like shit.
I mean, keep putting that stick on his ass. Then just keep the stick on him. Just keep boxing him. Don't do nothing else.
You already said what you done said. You know you already said what you just said, so that's it.
Oh my God.
You just said what you already said.
Wait,
Playing the
you gotta
conflict.
do Dominique Wilkins as the 1%. Mama, where my man's boy?
My brother.
Get 2 cups of coffee.
My brother. Take me for a large latte. 6 sugars and no cream. I'll put it your Hall of Fame, Mama. They can't do no Hall of Fame right there for no pot of coffee. Dang. My brother.
Oh shit.
Mama, they won't let me in.
I'm the one they call it the Atlanta Hawks, Mama. They even took my shoe deal from Brooks. And a Brooks shoe deal.
Why Dominique crying, man?
Oh shit.
I'm taking the Wi-Fi out.
Oh,
I forgot all about the Dominique shit. That nigga called me like, man, you gotta do that, Dominique. I'm like, what? I ain't did
That Dominique was crazy.
that. Man, we had fun that day, boy.
No, but I believe it, y'all. I believe a lot of this shit is scripted.
Yeah.
But scripted with real consequences.
Yeah.
If it's on camera, it's a production.
Look at the cat they let out of jail for her though.
Stone cold killer.
Ooh, but he only killed black people though.
Does he?
Man, that's who he was
the
providing
irony.
all them guns to. Was the Africans.
Really?
Yeah, from the top to the bottom. Oh, y'all want to go to war with
That's
them?
right.
Let me help y'all out. I can get it to you.
He was what was that movie Nicolas Cage was in? Lord of War?
Lord of
That
War.
was him.
That was him.
Wow.
We told y'all a long time ago. We said they're gonna start talking about UFOs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They've been talking about UFOs 2020 and 2023 like crazy.
Yeah.
We told you 4-5 years ago, 2018, 2019, we told y'all, look, this UFO shit finna kick up.
Yep.
And that's just common sense. First off, it's clear in all them holy books, UFOs. It's clear. This is why they don't teach motherfucking Sumerian shit in high school. You teach Sumer, and you teach the cuneiform tablets. I don't want to sound like, what's his name, Billy Carson. I don't want to sound like But if you, what I'm saying is, if you teach that shit, you got to talk about aliens. Because that shit's all throughout they shit.
So Ashanti just seen it, you know.
Ashanti singing.
Hell yeah, they put it up on the internet. Ashanti had a video shoot
Oh, I saw
and
that.
seen them fire. Like, bitch, ain't no fire, that's meteorites.
Well, baby.
Yeah, they had that motherfucker, but no, I mean, you know, you never.
They having too many people seeing some stuff though.
Yeah.
We've been seeing stuff. You know what was crazy? They put out 2 movies back to back. You know, every year the government released something, some 20-year-old top secret file.
Yeah.
File comes out, boom, 2 movies come out back to back. Battleship and Battleships.
Yep.
And they give the story of the USS, what was it, Iowa? It's down there in San Pedro. They said if it wasn't for that motherfucker down there in San Pedro, that battleship, which is an antique, we all be gone. Because they said the aliens came in and flipped the switch and everything cut off. You gotta watch it. They telling us.
I believe that the aliens is real.
You think the aliens is real, G?
Oh, yeah.
So you see War of the Worlds?
Yeah.
You think motherfucker coming in, stabbing motherfuckers, coming downstairs, you got shitty ass Tom Cruise over there, little nasty little white broad up in here telling you, shut up in here for, huh? They put their hands,
First off, you didn't even have to say huh. The huh is what they heard.
yeah, boy, that motherfucker
So they hear us in here. Huh?
fucking noise. But you know,
my
waking up
God,
all the
man.
robots.
But on another note, the government is 30 years plus technology ahead of us.
Yeah.
30. I would say
I would say like at least 50.
I would say
50?
60 or
It's
80.
a lot. It's a lot.
Because me and my daughter, not to cut you off, me and my daughter was at, we was at the motherfucking Science Museum over the weekend. I think it was Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
We was at the Science Museum, and my nigga, they got a big ass SR. What's that big ass
The
black
black
bird?
plane, yeah, the blackbird didn't exist till it got shot down.
That shit is old as fuck.
Right.
But if you look at that shit right now, that shit looked like
No.
Oh,
a fucking spaceship, and that was what was that?
not
the
the stealth,
60s?
not the stealth bomber.
Yep. No,
stealth bomber?
blackbird.
This
Blackbird.
is before that,
Okay.
and
That
that
was-
shit was. I said that's the 60s.
Who was it that shot it down? Though? They said, we know y'all got some shit flying over us, America. Like, we don't know what y'all talking about. They said, okay. They created some more missiles to go up higher and shot that motherfucker down. It's like, oh, that thing that we've been complaining about that y'all didn't know about? Never mind. Don't worry about it no more.
But they actually have proven that there's actually been more sightings of things under the water
Yeah.
that have been unidentified than things in the air.
I believe
Yeah.
it.
I lived in Palos Verdes. I lived in Palos Verdes, right there at the water where I'm looking at Catalina Island. And every day we would go walking down the White's Beach, right? And it'd be like one star in the sky shining bright. So we'd bring flashlights. One night we come out there, it's like about 50 people out there, everybody like, and it's bright as daylight. I'm like, what the fuck? We don't even need the flashlight tonight. And I said, y'all looking at all the stars? White boy go, starships. Wow. Like, ooh, we're gonna put a pin in it, leave that right there. But you see him dropping into the water right there.
Wait,
You
they
see
was
him?
going into the
I'm
water.
I'm living right there looking out the window, and I see shit booming in the water, booming out the water on a regular basis in between Catalina Island and California, San Pedro area, right there.
Really?
Look at Cat, just hang out right there in the middle. I
See,
live there.
This is me. I'm a skeptic until I see it.
So you see what you
But
said.
I need to see it.
But see, here's the thing. Let's talk about that technology. And what's that movie Damon Wayans was in? Where he was driving, flying the Blackbird?
More money?
More money. No, remember the movie? No.
Meteor Man?
No, G.I. Joe.
Handyman?
G.I. Joe.
Marlon Wayans.
Marlon Wayans.
Oh, okay.
He was in
No.
G.I.
Marlon
Joe.
Wayans was
He was
in
in
G.I.
G.I. Joe. Remember they had the underwater base?
Oh, yeah.
Showing you the technology. Now you got in Dubai.
Well, no, that was
underwater
like-
hotels.
That was like the movie Abyss.
All that. They
I
got the
fuck with
tech.
the Abyss.
The
though.
Abyss movie
Yeah.
was different.
Yeah. But
That
they
was
saying
different.
they got the technology is what I'm saying. Homeboy
See,
had a huge
I
base
only
underwater.
I only come from a book read perspective when it comes to the aliens. Motherfucking Hindus, they talked about their gods coming
Right.
in ships, fiery chariots
Right.
called vimanas. Sanskrit word for spaceship, vimana.
D minus.
Book of Ezekiel, Ezekiel saw the wheels in the sky.
My Lord, my Lord.
And motherfucker came down and motherfucker had all type of multifaceted wings or some shit.
Right.
The motherfucker came out, he wasn't on fire, but the shit was on, okay, the burning wheels.
Right.
Yeah, full of eyes.
I'm just saying.
But that's what they said.
Muhammad,
I'll say we were about the Quran.
Muhammad during Laylatul Qadri, the night of power.
Okay.
Laylatul Qadri, the night of power, was got on something
Beam me up, Scotty.
and went somewhere.
Right.
Went to Jerusalem. What the fuck was he on? Okay, cool. All I'm saying is, then we don't even want to talk about the Anunnaki. I kind of don't even want to say it. I cringe.
Might as well say it now.
But fuck it, the Anunnaki, the Sumerians,
But when you look at all
Nibiru.
I never heard that one.
Yeah, that's the planet.
movies been giving up a lot lately though. These
Movies giving up all that.
They telling us what's happening. It's like, are you paying attention is the question. This shit getting real. I like to see the movie and then go Google some of these names.
Right.
You're like, wait a minute, that was some real shit right there, way back in the days. But like they said, when you're looking at them pictures and them tombs and them caves or whatever, they got the people with the wings on it. But you know, Americans come and say, oh, them is angels. But that's just they way
It's their
Not
interpretation.
Americans,
Or
not
people.
Americans, Westerners.
the Westerners. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. they coming in. This is their best way of saying these motherfuckers right here can fly.
Mm-hmm.
We just gonna, cause if you show a picture of a ship and we find it in the cave in 200 AD or some shit, we like, what the fuck is that? But when you put them wings on it, you like, oh, they can fly like the bird.
Mm-hmm.
I understand what you're saying about that. That's just the conditioning of being under Western rule. You know, their iconography and their images tend to spark some shit in us because we've been programmed by it for so long. But what's interesting, according to the Washington Examiner, they said Earth would be thrown out of our solar system by adding planet between Mars and Jupiter. This is a report. Wow. A new study found that adding another planet to the solar system in the large gap between Mars and Jupiter would throw Earth out of its orbit. Many scientists have expressed dismay over the large gap. Why are you expressing dismay over some shit that ain't your business? Okay, let me get back to it. Many scientists have expressed dismay over the large gap between Jupiter and Mars, a gap big enough to seemingly fit another planet of various sizes, according to the Jerusalem Post.
My Lord.
Okay, look.
A study found that such an addition would be catastrophic for humans, as it would throw Earth out of its solar system and wipe out every living organism on the terrestrial body. The study, The Dynamical Consequences of a Super Earth in the Solar System, authored by University of California, Riverside astrophysicist Stephen Kane and published in the Planetary Science Journal, aimed to explore the two large gaps in the solar system. The reason why I think that that's interesting is because the Sumerians believe that planet X, or what they call Nibiru,
right,
is on a 3,600 year elliptical course and comes back to our solar system every 3,600 years.
Wow.
Well, I got something to support that.
That's alien talk.
I got something to support that. Look at Richard Branson, Elon Musk, all these cats
is on that
spaceships.
shit. Yeah,
they are building spaceship taxi cabs and everything that got to do with getting up off this rock. And they got a station out there. What was the movie Matt Damon was in?
Yeah.
Oh, Interstellar?
Not Interstellar, but another one. Where they was living in space in a big old wheel. And the poor people lived on Earth.
Oh, I know the movie you're talking
Listen,
about.
man.
The lithium or something like that.
All I'm saying is, if I just come from a fucking book read perspective, you talk about the Dogons. The Dogons talked about the fucking Nomos. The Nomos are some reptilians that talked to niggas and had sex with the niggas, and that's what happened.
Yeah.
Gave them technology.
That's it.
You go to South Africa, you talk about Credo Mutwa. Brother, he just died maybe 2 years ago, 90-something years old. Credo Mutwa. He talked about the reptilians. South African. He was saying, no, these are people. The reptilians are our people.
Wow.
Once you get out of here and start traveling, you go to some of them other countries, you be like, you see the aliens? They be like, which ones? Who you talking about?
Which one?
Yeah, they got names, know exactly who they are, where they be, what they do, what they look like. It's just us. We over here sleep 50 years, 60 years behind in technology.
You know, black people don't give a fuck about sleep. First off, black people love sleep.
Sean and Blueface.
We love sleep. I think they our leaders portray us to be wanting to be sleep. Because we gonna look and see, what does Michael Jordan think about that? What is this radio show gonna tell us to think? What is the NAACP talking about? That's what we gonna do.
Listen, it is hard.
That's a good one, OG.
Let me just tell you this, TJ. It's hard for our people to snap out of it because at the end of the day, if you are not wealthy on your own, which makes you independent of any system, if you're not like that, you're going to have to capitulate to somebody. And wherever there's capitulation, watch what I'm about to say. Wherever there is capitulation to a higher power, on this planet, with these fuckers we dealing with, there's gonna be fear. There's gonna be worry.
Stress, anxiety, all that.
All that.
I'm a public speaker, as y'all know, and I travel around here. We got all these public speakers, and I look at the agendas. At one point, we used to listen to pastor. What does pastor think? Well, he said this. What does bishop think? Okay, now we got this thing called woke. Everybody waking up. So now you got the powers that be and scrambling like, oh shit, we got free thinkers again. We about to have that Kumo D recall what was going on back in the early 80s again. So let's get ahead of this thing and let's put our new people in play. So we don't want to hear what TJ got to say. Let's push him down the way he only got 2,000 followers. And put this cat that just came out yesterday with talking about what we want him to talk about. He got 800,000 followers. So that means that nigga smart. Because he got 800,000 followers.
TJ just old like Zoe and don't know how to work the social media hustle. Because these young kids, I let my daughter, she'd be like, give me the shit, I'll show you.
Right.
But see, nigga, you got 100,000. You know, she know how to do that. I don't know how to do that.
No, it's
sometimes I'm not saying what you said is incorrect. I'm saying, but that's only a piece of it. Sometimes, like even with my brother Mo, he not a tech guy. So he's not gonna be on here talking about the algorithm. I'm gonna say something that'll get the algorithm going. He's not that guy. You know what I'm saying? And neither am I, for that matter. So that plays a part too. Sometimes we gotta keep up with technology.
Right.
And for many years, we have been seen as really, there's been a technology gap that has mirrored the wealth gap. So black people got to get up on the tech side too, and really be up on it.
Well, where are the informational caretakers? If you have older people, whatever, they may not be as savvy. What are the people that are willing to assist them and put their message out? Dick Gregory, he wasn't all that savvy, but everybody has all these videos of Dick Gregory because he had people that followed him and wanted his message to get out that was willing to put in the time to get it out.
If you care, please share. And people with good information should get shared. But people with good information,
we should learn how to do is share.
You gotta understand, man. We live in a time where I know I might ruffle feathers. If you're not fucking popular, don't nobody give a fuck about us.
That's what it is.
Yep.
That's what we're taught.
We're taught like you know what I'm saying. So as much as I said this to Zoe Saturday, so what I said to the niggas Saturday. I said, you've been talking that Kevin Samuel shit, 2012.
Me?
No, I'm saying just relationships. I'm just saying just
relationships. Say I've been talking relationship. Why I gotta be Kevin Samuel?
But I'm saying he's more bigger than you, and you was doing the shit way before.
I don't like.
You don't like.
Mama,
you don't like
Kevin Samuel. Kevin, mama.
But if
they won't let me in because I don't have on the suit, mama.
if you think about the shit, black people can only celebrate one at a time. That's our fucking problem.
Like in the comedy shit.
One can be celebrated at one at a time. One artist can only be dope at one at a time. So if you said, okay, we got Tink, we got her, we have a bunch of female singers out here. Bring them all. Why the fuck are we only going one at a time?
Yeah.
Right.
And how many people is it? And then what's the population we make up as a whole? And you mean to tell me you nut ass niggas is like, oh, well, I'm only going to see Beyonce. But Tink is dope too. Then you got her. Then you go over to Africa, you be like, yo, there's Simi. And then they like, well, who's all these people? I'm like, the music, you have to go find it if it's good.
But you have to have a multifaceted mind in order to have a multifaceted palette. And most niggas have one-dimensional mind.
That's true.
The niggas too much now, shit, too much thought, too many ideas.
Let's look at it like,
what kind of big-ass words is this? Why couldn't the nigga just say,
what does contripulate mean?
Contripulate.
But I think that it's systematic because we're so used to being a token. A token is always one.
Okay.
True.
So when you're used to fighting to be for one position, it's kind of hard for people to realize you can be more than one.
That's G shit. But he just said I was going to TJ's point when he was talking about the content that you were saying off of OG, you know, God bless the dead, his message was being shared,
Kevin Samuels, yes.
Right.
as well as Dick Gregory,
Yes.
right? So,
Rest in peace to both those brothers.
yeah,
Absolutely.
So if you think about it, he's saying the same shit you saying. He's saying the same thing, like,
Y'all
go
just
share
saying it differently.
Just go share the info. But
What
they
you mean
like,
they
who
saying
is that? I
different
don't know him.
things?
But before net neutrality came to play, I was winning on eBay. I was like, damn, 70% of my shit going overseas to countries I can't pronounce. I'm gonna be a multi-millionaire in the next 8 months. And then all of a sudden, Steve Jobs dies. He was fighting that. You don't want no net neutrality. Let them get in first. Bill Gates was on board. They was trying to stop the government from doing net neutrality because they knew if they know if we take control of it before the niggas start liking it, y'all gonna fuck it up. Let them like it, let them fall in love with it, then we take control of it. Hold on, one quick point.
Yep.
Then this all about the control point. Now that net neutrality is in place, we coming up with these new words called shadow ban. And then everybody like, what happened? Oh, well, you got to stay up on it. No, what do you mean they changed the algorithm? There was never an algorithm.
Damn.
You see what I'm saying? That's called net neutrality kicked into place. See, TJ talk about some shit we don't want nobody knowing about because he has an international friendship. He knows motherfuckers in Dubai tomorrow. I got a Bluetooth. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, y'all in America, y'all won't have that shit for about 2-3 more years from now.
Okay, but here's the thing. Net neutrality was really about limiting free speech and not making happenstance millionaires.
And plus.
I need you to understand that.
And plus.
We don't want you saying nothing that we don't co-sign.
Right.
Because you got to remember, the internet is free. It's open. Say what the
Right.
fuck you want to do, what you want to do. No. Net neutrality. We're going to kill freedom of speech, and we're going to stop it, or we're going to connect it to monetization. And if you notice, a lot of people who are of a particular culture, your whole culture gets weaponized against you.
Right.
If you want to make money, you can't say the N word. You got to present yourself a certain way.
Can't
You got
say
to
the
present
F
your.
word.
There's no profanity. You got to present
profanity.
yourself a certain way. You got to present your content a certain way. It's really got to be diet. And even if you're not,
Diet raw.
you get what I'm saying? Even if you're not cursing or doing anything like that, if it is a narrative that is not in alignment with what they're pushing, they're gonna take you down.
Exactly. What I look at, before the internet stuff was there, we needed a venture capitalist to pay for some shit, right? Oh, we got some ideas. We got a record label. We got a TV show. Let's go to them to go get the money. Now, internet comes out, the playing field gets leveled. I'm gonna put my shit on social media, Spike Lee. They got this new app called Kickstarter. I ain't going to the VC people no more. I'm gonna put that shit on Kickstarter and put it on my social media and raise that $5 million to pay for this movie.
And let the people do
And
it.
the news was mad at Spike Lee. He wasn't supposed to do that. That's when I found out. I like, Kick who? How you spell that shit? Where is that at? Let me get some of this Kickstarter where I can get $1 million from 1 million people $1 at a time.
So watch this. We got 70. We should have been at 72,000 subscribers by now. But we at 71,
Do you-
8.
do you want 72,000?
Let me just say this.
Go ahead.
The key is stratifying your followership. Stratifying it means not everybody gonna get a notification. They do it on Facebook. They do it on Instagram. They do it on YouTube. Not everybody gonna know you live. Some people are gonna know, and some people ain't gonna know. Why? They don't want you to have the full power by having full access to your audience, because your audience represents your economy if they trust you.
Yeah.
I'm on some nerd shit where I'm looking and surveying some shit. I be on here talking about twerking and turning up in the club and the party. My numbers be boop, 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 boop. I be like, Black Power, America said
That's because
the words.
The words.
They're programmed into the things.
I got a question for you. So why not create your own platform instead of using theirs?
That's like
you
saying,
see what I'm saying? So like you have your website.
That's like
Okay.
Jeff Brown says that all the time.
Yeah.
Let's start a whole new league.
So why not? Why not
not?
do it? I'm asking you why not do it?
Here's the thing with that.
I need about $2 or $3 million.
But here's the thing about that.
Fuck.
No, but the reason
It's like a roll out of bed moment. Like, why don't you just do?
But,
I mean, if you have a
wanna do the
website, you
shit
can use that as your
right,
platform, and
you
then
can,
you
but
grow
it'll
it from
be-
there organically.
You can, but it'll be janky in the beginning.
Everything is janky in the beginning.
I don't
Everything
wanna
is trial and
start
error.
there.
here's the bigger problem.
I want to start
It's
professional.
a stepping stone.
Like,
You-
for instance-
you can't get perfect first
Hold
out.
on, hold on, pimp.
I'm
You
sorry,
can
I'm sorry,
consult
bro.
My shit, your TV show look good than a motherfucker.
I'm sorry, bro. My bad.
It ain't stepping stone. It ain't janky,
Right.
is it? That TV show you waited to do this motherfucking Grady Grill shit. When y'all see these episodes, the shit is
Thank you, sir.
edited, flied in a motherfucker. It's shot, flied in a motherfucker. You didn't have to motherfucking come out through just some janky shit. This shit gonna
But-
come out top tier.
But it took time to build it. That's
That's
what I'm
my
saying.
point.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So let me take. Nigga, I need $2 million to make this shit right. How about that? I don't want to start off with 3,500 and have the shit sketchy, nigga, and I'm looking
Right.
like Max Headroom on the bitch. I want this shit to look good, right?
Let's talk about that. let's talk about that. The real problem ain't can we get our own shit, because we've done that. The real problem is
Can we sustain
don't
it?
sell the shit. Because they got the money to get that nigga, get him $1 billion for that shit.
Is
They'll
you
sell it.
crazy? That is the life of black people. Black people toil, get some shit, and sell it so they toil no more. Niggas be like,
Shout out to the
"It's
Wayans.
your shit now.
It ain't for
I'm
sale.
gonna be up in this hammock,
It ain't for sale.
eating bananas."
Wait, it ain't for sale. We trying to do this thing of positive imagery for us. We'll give you $1 billion. Oh, you want me to pack it up for you? Wash it off for you? Like, what? Can we not be sold out? Can we not sell? Can we go and say, let's make sure we got positive imagery coming
Listen,
out?
selling out has been a part of the black man's scheme this whole time. He's not about legacy. He's about eating sandwiches now. I done put in the work. I done built up this sandwich shop.
I want what's
now
mine.
the white man down there over at Quiznos wants to come and buy my sandwich recipes. Mama, we made it. Now I get my mama that new hip she want. She can get the little brown hoodie that she's always been looking at. She walked past the pharmacy and said,
Hey, on my Instagram, it's a lady of a particular race. We was talking about them earlier. She said in the 70s, the government gave my people enough money to come in there and said, y'all can't take this money and start businesses in the white communities. This money is only for the black communities. This is where y'all gonna do the Nubian people communities. Straight up said it. We bought every business damn near in the communities. And she broke that shit down. It's on my page right now, going viral. They're like, damn, TJ, you said that shit. Like, yeah, because I'm talking to the business owners back in the days, and they gave me an offer I could not refuse.
Somebody
let's
said
do
it here,
this. Let's do
right?
this.
They force you to sell. Yeah.
they do force you to sell. My uncle owned a fucking brownstone in Old Town Pasadena.
Wow.
On the motherfucking
The strip.
parade route.
Damn. Prime
It
real
was
estate.
fucking 4 stories, had a basement and 3 stories. That shit was retarded. Hey, nigga, come up off that. Anyway, my brother Grady Grill, we want to promote some things that you're doing, sir. I know you got Grady Week coming.
Oh, yeah.
Tell everybody about what you got going. We finna wrap up at 1. This is something we don't normally do, but I got shit to do. There's 1 o'clock coming, and I want to get Grady up in here promoting his stuff.
Hey, man, at Grady Comedy is my Instagram handle. You know, salute to Access Network. You see it right there, man. Grady Grill come out the 28th of this month, next week. I'm very, very excited about that. Grady Weekend, we kicking it off May 4th at the Ontario Improv. So if you are in the Inland Empire, get your raggedy ass down there because you want to be down there. Cinco de Mayo weekend, so come on out. You know, party with your boy. May 5th is my, and that's actually Cinco de Mayo, since you niggas like tacos. I'll be glad
Tequila.
when we get fried chicken Fridays.
Hey.
So, sick of you niggas with Taco Tuesdays. I'm sick of you raggedy niggas. I'm sick of you niggas. So,
Cinco de
You know,
Mayo.
it's turkey that Thursday.
that too. So we're gonna be down at the Sportsman Billiard Lounge. You know, my classic celebrity. You know, if you're not a celebrity, you love to shoot pool. You want to come out and let's see what your skill set is. That's May 5th at the Sportsman's Billiard Lounge here in Los Angeles. I think that's Inglewood. I think, yeah, Inglewood. Yeah, right there. And then I'm doing a comedy pop-up show in Inglewood May 6th. That's Saturday. So Thursday, I'm in the Inland Empire. Friday, I'm in the hood, you know, shooting the, you know, pool hall. And then Inglewood, bring the jokes to Inglewood, close out, man. Grady Grill, Access Network. Salute to everybody here. Thanks, Big Brother Zoe. Finally, get a chance to meet you, OG TJ.
TJ
Chris,
Lofton.
man. Chris, I gotta get one of them, bro. I
Got
gotta
you.
get one of them.
Yes, sir.
Hey, this was mine.
No, he told me.
Okay, don't be.
He told
This
me.
was mine.
He told me.
Okay, cool. And Chris, do you have something to promote?
Yes, the A6 Network, like Grady was talking about, the Grady Grill, as well as the A6 Foundation, our nonprofit. And I want to shout out my family's business. Back in Philly, we have a home health care agency called Kind Hearts Home Care. So if you're in the Philly area, hit us up if you have the opportunity to take care of your loved ones who are in need and can't get to the nursing home. You can get paid to take care of them. So Kind Hearts Home Care and Grady Grill, all that, and yep, that's it.
And then TJ, tell them about where they can find you and what you do, bruh.
Go to my website. My book is on the front cover, tjlofton.com. All my social media is Thomas TJ Lofton. That's the TikToks, the YouTubes, the Instagram. Scroll up for them. See that book coming up?
It's not the scroll.
Oh, it's on there. It's on there, y'all. I got a class coming up. I got a real estate land
The
development.
website is up, right? Thomas TJ Lofton, right?
Yeah, I got a class coming up next weekend in Marietta, Georgia, at on the 25th, talking about how to buy land and build a house from the ground up. There's too many people having a hard time trying to find a house when they can just build what they really want. So I got the classes for that, y'all. Coaching, consultations. Thomas TJ Lofton, tjlofton.com.
Strong arm steady.
Hey, listen here, man.
Boy, you stupid.
Keep mama happy.
Boy, you better stop with that yogurt swipe, man. That soft serve ain't gonna get it done.
You know, it's changed since it was founded.
The Duke has been on the 6 days since it was founded.
I'm out, man.
Turn those machines back on. Turn those machines back on.
Mama, they won't let me in. Mama. They don't remember I'm doubling
Mr. Duke, your brother's having a heart attack. Fuck him.
Wait, what movie was that from?
Trading Places.
Oh, shit.
Listen, y'all gotta get.
Oh, my God.
Hey,
Hold on
my,
to say, we're back.
my website
Shit.
is back. My website.
Man.
Oh, my
You
God.
understand? www.mrzowhat.com. Man, y'all can get my books now. Listen, I only have 2 boxes of the holographic relationship left. Let me just say, within those boxes are, each box contains 40 copies. So I only have 80 copies of the holographic relationship left. Now I got like 800 copies because the Shrouded Lighthouse is new. I got about 800 copies of the Shrouded Lighthouse.
Amazing
But you can
book.
now order my books. I'm asking y'all to order my books now. Please understand this though. I go to the post office once a week, and that's tomorrow. If you want your packages shipped out tomorrow, go to my website, order your He Is Risen and order some books. See, you get some books and you read and you study. Then you'll be able to talk to women in ways that they have never been spoken to before. And then you slip two of these in on the date, and then you take them home and you make lovely, aggressive relations. Lovely, aggressive relations.
Team
Now, let me
soft
tell you
pound.
something about lovely, aggressive relations. When you become a man juggernaut up in that thing, when you can stand up in it, when you can row while you sow in your royal oats, when you can row in it, you understand? That's when things change about how she feels about you. You understand me?
I hate y'all.
Let me tell you something. See, dick comes from.
See?
Let me listen to
I'm
this
sorry.
now.
Oh, all right.
Doubt comes from your dick. See, a woman when she doubt you, that's because your dick fell short. You see,
My Lord,
dick
my
comes
Lord.
from weak dick. Doubt comes from weak dick. You see, you want her to believe in you. You want her to believe in something. Why not believe in you? See,
Hallelujah.
your soft dick planted the seeds of doubt in that woman. Now she don't like the relationship.
Man, you stupid.
You fumbled the bag.
So what I need y'all to do, we only got 8 bottles of this left. A couple of orders have come in. If you guys want it, you better order it now. You better order it. Look, the women in here laughing because they know.
Yeah. They buy it too. They
Boy,
both have it
if
ready
your
for her.
penis is uncertain,
She be like, go on in the
she ain't gonna be squirting. Oh, Lord. Somebody touch him now.
Yes, sir.
If your penis
Yes, sir.
is uncertain, she won't be squirting. You want it to hurt a little. Huh?
Come on, Pep.
So she can squirt a little. But
Yeah.
when you're soft,
Yeah.
soft,
Take your time. Take your time.
My Lord.
as cotton candy. And what?
Oh my God.
Hey, man, you stupid.
So does it help? Does it assist in
Oh,
those
my
spontaneous
Put
moments?
my ears. Hold on.
Nah.
Yeah, you be ready.
Oh, okay.
Man,
So-
I'm telling you.
At the
I
fir-
feel
at
like
the
Nino
first
Brown
grades.
at the motherfucking cigar lounge.
So she can tell her man, go in the bathroom, nigga, and take a couple of them. That little green bottle up in there.
Beautiful.
And then come on back in here.
Listen, Sarah,
How are you?
you just punk a nigga. Get your ass in here and take 2 of these and call me in the morning, bitch ass nigga.
Clean.
Oh, because I had some tears on my titties for somebody that really needed those.
Hey.
Ooh.
The nigga cried
say
on
his
your
name.
bosom.
Don't say his name. No.
Oh, yeah. His name was Clint.
No.
I didn't say his last name.
Clint.
That
Look
one
for his name.
ain't the
Wait,
Salvadorian, is it?
Show
Hey,
her.
listen, I gotta go. I love y'all. We gotta get up out of here. We had a motherfucking ball today. The Zoa show was on fire. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Please support all of the books tonight. KBLA Talk 1580. I'll be there 7 to 9 p.m. We on fire. I'll holla at y'all. Deuces.